Hi everybody, my name is Carey and I'm going to be teaching your ENC 1143 class this semester. I wanted to take a couple minutes in a video to introduce myself to you and give you guys some insight as to what you can expect throughout this semester. So first things first, who am I? As I said, I'm Carey and I have an MFA in creative writing, and I also work locally here at web.com doing internet marketing, and this is Bella. If I do some videos, you'll probably see her and Troy. That's Troy making some noise over there. So yeah, I've got two dogs. This is Bella. She's a German Shepherd, and Troy is a Doberman. Hush, baby. Come here. And shush. Come here. Come here. Show everybody who you are. Come here. Come here. Troy, get up here. No? He's sitting right next to the computer. Anyway. That's my two dogs, so that's pretty much my life. I do this, and I work, and I have two dogs. That's enough about me. We're going to have a discussion board post where you're going to tell me some things about yourself and respond to each other and begin interacting that way, because one of the things that's important with writing is that there is a sense of community behind it. And I get that we're, online, we're not all sitting in a room together, but there is some value in communicating with one another throughout the writing process. So that's definitely something we're going to be working on doing. Let's see, I've got some notes here. All right, so our introduction to the course. One thing you do need is this text, First Expressions. You can get it in the bookstore, and it has all of the readings that we're going to be doing throughout the semester. And throughout the semester with those readings, we're going to be discussing them online with each other, and you're going to basically be doing two things with each of these readings. You're going to do what we're calling rhetorical reading notes, which they may seem like busy work as you go through. I've got the first module all set up. It's just some questions that you're answering for yourself about the reading. And again, it's going to seem like busy work, but it's not. The more effectively you answer those questions, the better your second assignment for each reading is going to go, which is what we're calling a rhetorical analysis. I guess I should first say, well, what is rhetoric, right? Rhetoric is being aware of your audience. And that's especially important in an academic context. It's one of the things that you probably know and you probably do without even thinking about it. You're going to talk to your grandmother differently than you're going to be when you're posting on Snapchat. You're not going to use the same language. You're not going to use the same tone. A lot of the times there's different voices for different audiences. And that's something we're going to be discussing about with our readings. Who is the audience for this? Why is that important? And why does the reading, sound the way it sounds based off of who the audience is, right? So we'll get into a little bit more of that as we get into the semester, but that's something you're going to want to think about is audience. And on top of the rhetorical reading notes and the rhetorical analysis, there's going to be 3 of each of those. There's also 2 projects. A project in Module 2 of the course, which I don't have available for you to see yet, and one in Module 3, same deal. So that gets into the second and third of the semester. They're larger writing projects that tie into the theme of what we're talking about as far as rhetoric goes. Just to give you guys an idea about this text, it's called First Expressions, and all of the readings in here involve the First Amendment, which of course is our right to free speech. And this seems easy enough, right? Free speech, you can say whatever the heck you want to say, but there's many different definitions to that and many ways people look at that, and that's something we're going to be discussing in our readings. And then there are going to be 4 discussion boards, graded discussion boards throughout the semester as well that play off of some of the themes in our readings. So expect expectations throughout the semester, expectations, things you can expect from me, and expectations, things that I can expect from you. First off, check all the due dates. I have the entire first module up there for you with when things are due. So you can right now go in, look at everything for the first like 4 weeks of the semester, plug it into your calendar, whatever type of calendar you have, so that you know, oh, hey, I've got something due for my ENC 1143 class in about 5 days. I better check and see what that is, see if it's something I should take the time to do now. It's something that you should take the time to do now. Don't save any of this until the very last minute, because I'm going to notice. The more thought and effort you put into a lot of this stuff, the better off you're going to be. Secondly, read the syllabus. I have it here in Canvas. That really outlines all the things that you can expect throughout the semester. And in the first week of the class, there's not a whole lot to do, but that's a good time for you to maybe start reading ahead on some of the readings, because the first 2 readings that we have, our first reading is, let's see, it is about the First Amendment. You're literally going to read the First Amendment and, read literally what they said. And then you can kind of get a sense from that how it can be, interpreted or misinterpreted, that kind of stuff. And then our second reading is, it's all about Siri and artificial intelligence, and whether or not we can determine, should artificial intelligence, be allowed free speech. It's kind of interesting, thinking about, one day we're going to build a robot that can think like a person. And does the First Amendment apply to that robot? I don't know. Does the First Amendment only apply to people? Can my dogs say whatever they want to say? Probably. I mean, you heard them at the beginning of this. They just yapped away. So maybe get a leg up on doing some of those readings, because the First Amendment is kind of dense, meaning it's not the most fun thing to read, but it's important to read to put everything else in context. That's why we're reading it first. And that's why, that's why it comes first. And that's why our first rhetorical reading notes and rhetorical analysis are kind of practice ones, meaning you can see it in Canvas, but I'm basically grading it on a pass-fail kind of thing, just to give you an idea of how this is supposed to go. So the 3 that really are graded on a point system, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Speaking of grading, what can you expect from me as far as grading goes? I would like to, basically, I'm going to underpromise and overdeliver, I think, as far as grading goes, because I have 2 online sections of this class, and I have another course that I'm teaching in person. And like I said, I also work a full-time job, so I'm a busy person, but I also know that you are expecting your grades. So what I'm basically going to tell you is, you will have everything graded within a week after you submit it. A week being the absolute latest you'll get it. I'm going to strive to get things to you as soon as I can. So basically, I'm going to grade things in the order that they come in, and the earlier you submit it, the earlier you're probably going to get it. And I'm here always for you to get in touch with. I know we're not going to see each other face to face unless you want to. I am on campus sometimes, so we can always set up a meeting. I'm okay with that. But you can reach out to me here on Canvas in the message system, and you can email me. My email is all over the Canvas site too, so you know how to get to that as well. Contact me anytime you want. We can also set up video chat. I'm cool with that. There's a ton of ways we could do that if you just kind of want to have a conversation, but would prefer to do so from the comfort of, wherever you are. So my dog just knocked over his whole entire thing of dog food. I'm going to have to clean that up after this. But yeah, I think that covers everything that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to try to shoot you guys an announcement through Canvas. I'm hoping once a week, just to, check in and remind you of where we are, what's due, and what we're doing each week. That's my plan. I think everything's outlined pretty well, so you shouldn't get too lost. But if at any point you're like, what, Ms. Carey, what the heck am I doing? Email me. I'm here. I don't want anybody to be lost. I don't want anybody to feel lost. And I don't want you to hesitate to contact me at all. I'm on a computer most of the day, so I'm pretty good at getting back with emails fairly quickly. So don't feel like I'm too busy for you to get in touch with. And I guess with that, welcome to ENC 1143, where we're going to be talking all about rhetoric, and I'm looking forward to reading what you guys have to write and looking forward to seeing you improve as the semester goes on. See, one more shot to get Troy over here. Hey, Troy, come here. Get up on the couch. Come here. Up on the couch. No? Well, you'll see him later. Anyway, thanks again. My name is Lauren Carey. You can refer to me as Professor Carey, Ms. Carey, Professor Lauren, Ms. Lauren. You can call me Lauren. I don't care. Just be respectful. And thanks.